It's off 20 in St. Augustine.
I'm hot like a motherfucking pepper. Start tapping. Fuck so good, she thought I was a rapper. I'm so high, nigga thought I had feathers.
Welcome to Spot On Sports, where we're not just accurate or spot on. I'm here with Dr. Sadberry, a sports psychologist. I'm going to ask her a couple questions. What are some of the positives of having good mental health?
Well, the biggest thing is that you're able to ride the waves of life, right? Because life is going to always throw curveballs at you, and so what we want is to be able to do that in a way that we still find that inner peace and we can manage all that. So knowing how to deal with your mental health and take care of yourself is really key in being able to do that.
So you talked about previously mental toughness. How does a player prepare himself to go into a game and put those things aside? And then how does he then bring it back into his life and actually face it?
A lot of times, like I tell athletes, like the moment you get to the locker room is the moment that you shut off everything else that's going on in your life. So I even tell them, if you need to do something tangible, like write it down and put it in a box and then store it away, then you know you've turned that off. And then you have a routine that you go through as you're prepping, tying up your shoes. Either it's music or taking some deep breaths, and so you're bringing your focus into this moment, this time at hand, what you need to do to succeed, and then focusing on your training and letting your body do what it needs to do, what you've trained it to do. And then when you get done performing, you walk off and then you say, okay, here are the things I still need to deal with, and then you figure out what it is that means, whether it's going to talk to a therapist, whether it's talking to a family member, going to do something self-care, go to the beach. I live in Florida, so I go to the beach a lot. Whether it's going to the beach, watch a movie, or something that you know that's going to help you deal with the concerns that have been addressing.
And then could you kind of just, for the last question, go off with some of the stigmas I feel like that have been going on in sports and just in general for men in sports that are just not true when it comes to mental health?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that men don't have emotions, right? Men are tough. And that is such a misnomer, because you're basically saying that you're a robot, and emotions are a natural thing. We are naturally going to feel something. What we really see is that men are allowed to have a specific emotion, and that is anger. In anger, it drowns out what you're really feeling. And so if we can challenge men to think about that it's okay to be sad or disappointed or hurt or anxious, nervous about what's coming up, then you're really being true to yourself. The biggest thing that I hear a lot of times too is you don't want to be weak. That, talking about what's going on in your life, that's not being a man, and that's being weak. The strongest thing for you to do is to be authentic. Being authentic is what people really are saying when they say, I don't want to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable means you want to show people who you really are. And so if you're being honest about how you're feeling, you're being authentic, and it takes a lot of courage to be true with who you are, no matter who's around you, what they think, expectations they put on you. So to challenge that idea that we don't have emotions or that we're weak because we're men is to say, well, you need to show up authentically in your life and be honest with yourself and with people around you about what's really going on.
But there you have it. This is Spot On Sports, and we're not just accurate, we're spot on. This is Spot On Sports. I got Jalen Baradas, a DB out of Mesquite High School. I want to ask you, what was the energy like during one-on-ones today?
Energy was great, man. We came out and competed. We was just, it's a brotherhood. We all mostly know each other, so it's like we on the field we fighting, but out the field after that play, it's a family. We getting each other better.
Tell me about the mentality of really wanting to go against any receiver out there. It seemed like you were the only one who was really willing to hit any receiver and lock him up.
Can't be scared, man. They bleed like I bleed. It's not like they superhero or Superman or something. They bleed like I bleed.
And I saw you on both sides of the ball. Tell me about the mentality on the receiving side too.
Nobody can guard me. You step in front of me, you got to get killed. Just like that.
I feel that. This is a certified dog. This is Spot On Sports. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Welcome to Spot On Sports. We're not just accurate, we're spot on. I got Coach Hicks with me today. Can you tell me about the intensity you brought today with the plays at the camp today?
I mean, anybody that ever trained with me, anybody ever know, high school, I don't give a fuck if you're 5. I'm on your ass, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be the same intensity every time. It's gonna be vicious, you know what I'm saying? If they mess it up, I'm gonna let them know. If they doing good, I'm gonna let them know. If they mess up too many times, then we got a punishment for that. Because we really want greatness, we really want perfection out of all these little kids. So, and whatever we do, practice make perfect. Perfect practice make perfect. So go do it. Say it! 2 of them! My bad.
Going right now.
2 of them!
Going right now.
2 this way, 1 up! 2 this way! 2 like this! Flip them! There you go! And 1 up! Flip it! Yeah! Take it out! Take it out!
So Coach, tell me, every day you come out here, what's your definition of success? What you trying to achieve? Tough question.
Get better.
Yes, sir.
Get better every day. I mean, sky's the limit for any athlete that touch the pages, especially when they come touch it with me. You know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit, bro. Go out here and get better, put that shit into action, and make plays. That's how you go get. That's how you go get scholarship. That's how you go get everything that you need. Go out there and make plays. Take all your practice, take everything you learn, and go make a play on the field.
And just to any running back out there, what kind of mentality do you have to get impressed by coaches or to play the best you can?
Oh, straight dog mentality. If you ain't got that dog in you, go sit on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you on my team. I don't want you around my players. If you ain't no dog, stay your ass on the sideline. Stay away from me. We need some dogs around the dogs. The dogs gonna be dogs, and go out there and ball.
That's what we're talking about. Only dogs at Spot On Sports. Appreciate you, Coach Hicks. Spot On Sports, we're not just accurate, we're spot on. I got my boy Deshaun, right? And he just got done with doing skills with Coach Hicks. Can you tell me about working with him, his energy? What was it like today?
Oh man, it was amazing. It was the first time I have another trainer outside of this, but his energy, it was great. It was amazing. I liked working with him. My first time meeting him, so it was a really fun drill.
That's good. So tell me, what was the mentality coming in today? Was it, I want to showcase my strengths, or is it, I want to get better at the things I'm not good at?
Honestly, I always want to try to work to get better. My dad really forces that issue on me to have good work ethic and listen and learn from other people.
Gotcha. That's beautiful. So what are your aspirations after this camp? What are you looking forward to the most in terms of your future?
So I really would like to play D1, Division I football. I also play basketball outside of this, so I would play basketball if this doesn't go as planned. And I'm really looking forward to this upcoming season.
All right, Coach Hicks said he was a dog. We're wishing you the best here at Spot On Sports. We really appreciate it.
Yes, sir, appreciate it.